Welcome back to Cradle to Chaos.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I have a very busy week, but like exciting.
Ooh, what's
We
happening?
have our anatomy scan on Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
And then this weekend is Millie's birthday party because
that's right. I did see that on my calendar. I'm not sure if I'm going or not yet.
well, first of all, you are a DRS.
No, I mean I might drop my kids off.
Oh my gosh. Here you go, Britt. Enjoy.
Happy birthday, Millie.
Actually, I wouldn't mind those kids. And Millie turns 3 on
That's
Monday.
crazy.
It's so crazy.
Oh, like I was like today? No, today's not Monday.
No, it's
You wouldn't be here on your daughter's
I probably
birthday.
wouldn't be. I would do a lot for this podcast, but probably not. skip
Probably
her
not
birthday.
miss her birthday.
You know, I'll be at Build-A-Bear.
Fine. I see where I land.
I just told another daycare mom about the Build-A-Bear thing. She had no idea.
Yeah, and people don't
People
know.
don't know.
It's the
You
best
pay
thing.
your kid's age for the
Yeah.
birthday bear.
It's the best.
Although last year I went rogue and I was like, "You want to make Pikachu? Yeah, you want to make Pikachu," and ended up spending like $30, and she
Yeah.
did not care at all
Yeah.
about that Pikachu. Did it for myself.
When we took Chloe for her first birthday, we obviously took Lainey with us and let her build Poppy because they had
You
a
had
Poppy
to.
one out. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean,
But we're
plan
lucky
to
that-
take Millie whenever this baby
yeah.
goes and
Oh
is
my
forced
gosh.
to make a bear on.
The anatomy scan.
Their birthday, too.
So fun.
It's so fun, but like for some reason I'm really nervous about it. It's
Why?
like I don't know, because I know exactly what to expect. It's just like I don't know, like there's a lot of unknowns still.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's where you find out literally everything. So
Literally, truly everything.
it'll be fine.
Oh,
What
I'll let
else?
you know
What
how
else
it
is
goes.
coming? Is that it? Is that it? Just an anatomy scan and a third birthday?
Oh yeah, that's it. Just like the 2 biggest things in my kids' lives right now.
Plural.
I am getting my hair done tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So that's huge
that's-
because I haven't got it done in 8 months.
That's actually bigger than both of those.
Yeah, I could have had a baby in the time that I haven't gotten my hair done.
I get what you're
Did you
saying.
get it?
Yes, I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I am still like recovering from our vacation that we had. So we went to Pigeon Forge.
Oh wait, one more thing going on in my
Oh,
week.
okay.
Remember the time you forgot to ask me about my treat?
Never
this
mind.
is payback.
Never mind. Nothing's happening to my
Okay, wait.
What?
Let me
Tell
just
me.
make sure.
Can't wait to hear.
We're doing a gender reveal with our families.
When?
Thank you. That is exactly the reaction it deserved. Friday.
Okay.
So
I can't wait.
you'll find out.
No,
the
I'm coming.
gender. You're coming. Okay.
I'm
that's
family.
fine. Yeah, pretty much.
I'll just be like behind a curtain in your house.
Yeah, we're gonna be at a pizza place, so you should be like in the kitchen.
Well,
like,
then it would really be weird if I was behind a curtain at your house with you not there.
just waiting. I'm waiting
Okay.
for the surprise.
Guys,
Okay,
I had
sorry.
a margarita with dinner.
I have no excuse.
We're really going off
This
on a
is
tangent.
just my life.
Hey, do you want to hear about my vacation?
Oh,
Or-
did you go on vacation, Kelsey? How was your
Good
vacation,
God.
Kelsey? You went
it
to
was
Pigeon
fine.
Forge.
It was whatever. It was it's over now. It's over now. We're back.
Oh wait, I have one more.
I hate you.
Okay,
We
please keep
are-
listening. We're almost done.
No,
we're not.
you haven't even started yet. I feel like it's, you know, when you go on vacation, you almost like need another day to like reset.
You need another vacation from the vacation.
I feel like children need another month. Like they're still feral. They're still not, because we were staying up late.
Aren't they always feral?
I mean, not like this.
Like out of routine, like out of
Yeah, they're just like, neither of them wanted to go to bed at their normal time because they've been like going down at like 9 or 10
Yep.
and then like sleeping in till, I mean, these
Whenever
kids
you
were sleeping
want.
in until like 9:30.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's so late.
yeah. And
Did you
so
get
like,
up? Or what did you do? Did you sleep in too?
I mean, I feel like I slept till like 8.
Which
But-
is great.
Yeah, it was fine. And like, I didn't work Thursday or Friday, and because Adam's sister had a baby.
Oh,
So I'm an official aunt
Oh my gosh,
for the first time in my life.
congratulations. Are you allowed to share anything about the baby?
Yeah, he's beautiful.
He's a boy.
He's a boy. His name is Grayson.
Grayson.
He's teeny. He was born 2 weeks early. 6 pounds 12 ounces, I think. So it was crazy
It's not that teeny, though. That's pretty good.
It was crazy to hold a baby that small because neither of my kids were that small.
Oh, really?
So like Lainey was 7'12" and Chloe was 9'2". So like
Little
I was like, he's
babies.
so teeny, and like watching Lainey hold him, and like she's just so gentle. She just wanted to rub his head.
Oh my gosh.
And then Chloe wasn't allowed near him.
Yeah, that wouldn't go super well.
She kept like pointing at him, but
Oh.
yes, it was very sweet. So we actually came home early so we could spend time with them.
Good.
But yeah, like over the week, like they went back to school. They went to school Thursday and Friday. We actually came back Tuesday night. Yeah, we came back Tuesday night. And we all like just spent the day together on Wednesday. But so they didn't have to actually get up for school until yesterday. Like I had to like rip them out of bed at like 7 a.m. and Lainey's like, what year is it? Like, what is going on? And so I'm hoping this maybe helps with bedtime this week because she'll be tired, but it's just been like off the chain.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it so far.
Yeah.
But
I'm just like tired and like going back to work after a vacation. It's like so hard to get back into the groove of things.
it totally
so.
is. Yeah, because this is like your first full week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 5-day week.
Yeah.
Whereas a few weeks ago was Labor Day. So.
Yes. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you had fun?
Yeah, it was really nice. The weather turned out really great. We went to Dollywood. We did the amusement park and the
That's
water
so
park.
cool.
And then the Dixie Stampede. Lainey loved. Chloe could not hang through the whole thing, so Adam had to leave with her. But she made it pretty far. I mean, there's probably only 15 minutes left when she
That's good.
Left.
Was it late or was it just like.
like 6 to 8.
Okay.
So it wasn't too bad.
late for her though.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was really good. We had fun. We would recommend. It's a really good family spot to go to.
Did they do well in the car?
Yeah. They did
Yeah?
great. And they didn't really nap at all. So I'm surprised that they like hung.
Really?
I wouldn't. They just watched movies. She was fine. So.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was good.
That's so fun.
Um,
I'm glad you had a good vacation, Kels.
thank you
Yeah.
so much for saying that.
Yep. Happy to be back.
What do
have
you
a
want to
little
start
cold.
with? Do you want to start with tantrums or treats?
Let's start with treats.
Treats? Okay. Me? You? You want to go?
You.
Okay. I will go. I actually have 3. So, oh my gosh, I guess this is also very exciting. Over the weekend, Lainey had her very first tennis clinic.
Yes.
It was so cute. And I was very surprised. So I play tennis very regularly. And I signed her up for a clinic at the same place where I play. So she's never been there before. And the way it's set up, there's a lobby with windows so you can see out into the court.
Yeah.
But when you're standing on the court, if you're looking through the window, it's like tinted. You can't see anything. So I didn't know if that would freak her out, not being able to see us and like being in a place she's never been before. But she went in there and walked right in, like went by herself, and like every other parent was out on the court with their kids. So I was like, it kind of felt weird because she was just like doing it.
Well, because she does that for gymnastics. She does it for dance.
Yeah. And then I went out there to help her with something, and then she was like, "You're actually not leaving now."
Aw.
So I ended up out there for a little bit, but I was just so proud of her.
That's so
for doing that.
awesome.
And then I have, yeah.
Go Lainey.
I have just more of a general treat for Chloe. She's just starting to like talk a little bit and like really understand things. Like I can say like, "Go find daddy," or like, "Go get me whatever," and she'll like do it. So she's comprehending things, and she's starting to say more words, and it's just so sweet. You like forget about these stages. I know.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
And then
I'm
this
about
is
to relearn everything.
yeah. It's okay. Millie will teach them.
Yeah.
This is a treat that will likely turn into a tantrum later.
Oh.
But for now, it's really cute. So Lainey is a true 2T, but I dress her in 3T because her sister is also a true 2T.
Really?
So every 2T outfit that was in Lainey's room has been moved to Chloe's room now.
Oh my gosh.
So like everything that she has, like her jammies, and Chloe will wear something and Lainey will be like, "Oh, she matches just like me."
You're like, no, that's
And I'm like, yeah, totally. It's like when she finds out that's not actually hers, and that it
Oh
used
my
to
gosh.
belong to her, it's gonna be interesting.
that
but-
is so funny.
yeah,
You basically have twins.
yeah,
That's kind of cool.
sure, yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a little cough today.
You're okay.
That's so funny. Okay, so my treats, I have 2, and they're around like new things that Millie just like says
Yeah.
all of a sudden. So she just like last week started saying, "Don't worry, I'll go blah blah blah." You know,
Aw.
like, so like I think it started when we started playing doctor, and she would be like, "Don't worry, I fix it."
Aw.
And now it's just like I'd be like, "Oh no, I forgot blah blah blah." She goes, "Don't worry, I'll help you." Like she just says, "Don't worry," like just like talks me down. I'm like, I need that in my life, honestly.
Seriously.
And then last night, this came out of nowhere. So bedtime, of course. So she's stalling at bedtime, and like we're just like, I just like lay with her for a little bit. We listen to her music, but she wanted more water, and so I was like, okay, I'll get you more water. So I go downstairs, I come back up, I get her more water, and give it to her. As soon as I give her the water, she goes, "What the heck?" And I had the same reaction.
so
I've never
funny.
heard her say that. I don't say that. Like, Matt doesn't say that. I have no idea where she learns that.
That's amazing.
And I just like did what you're not supposed to do, and I just burst out laughing.
I would have too.
And I was like, did
Wait,
you
did
just
she say heck or did she say hell?
No, she said heck.
Okay.
She literally was like, "What the heck?" But like her little voice, like, I could hardly like make it out.
Yeah.
What the heck? And I was like, "What did you just say? What the heck?" And she starts laughing, and she goes, "Yeah, what the heck? What the heck?" And just keeps going, "What the heck?" And like cracking up every time she says it because I'm cracking up.
I love that.
Matt's in the room next door, which is his office, and I was like, "Matt, come in here right now. Like, you need to hear what she just said." And she goes, "What the heck?"
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea where she learned it, and like I almost wanted to bring it up today, and then I was like, no, I better not. 'Cause
That's
then she'll just
so funny.
say it and think it's like so funny.
Lainey said that a couple times too. I think the most recent word that she said or like phrase that she just started to say, and I don't remember the context around what we were doing, but it was just something so random. Like we were just goofing around and she just stopped and said, "That's ridiculous."
Oh my gosh. Yes. Millie's been saying, "That's amazing." And I'm like, where did you learn that?
So funny.
It's
These
gotta
big
be
words.
School. I don't know.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so funny.
That's so cute.
All right, what about your tantrum?
Okay. My tantrum is, it's more of an incident. So we just got back from vacation. We are on this like, I don't know, a 6-hour drive, but it probably took us like 8 to get there, just with like stopping and food and all that.
For sure.
So we like get to our cabin. First of all, it is the scariest drive up this mountain because we are like in the mountains.
Oh my
and like,
God.
I don't know that my SUV would have made it. Like
Really?
these hills were steep. Like we were like,
Oh my
like
God.
laying back. They were steep. They were bumpy. They were like sharp. It was terrifying. Adam the whole time was like white knuckling
Oh
it
my
in his
gosh.
precious truck.
Oh my God.
Like, it was terrifying. So we finally get up there. We like get everything unloaded, and the girls are just like running around the cabin as they should be. I'm getting ready to put Chloe down to bed, and I just hear this like blood curdling scream. I was like, "Oh my God, what?" Like we had been there less than an hour. Less than an hour have we been at our destination. I hear Adam go, "Oh, babe." I was like, "What?"
No, that's never good.
No. And he's like carrying her and like holding something on her eye. She had ran, like almost hit her eye, but it was like the bottom of her eye into the corner of a table, like full speed. She's so lucky she didn't get her eye. So she spent her entire vacation with a massive black eye. So all of our pictures, her and her black eye.
Hey, it makes for a great
Ugh.
story.
But at least she had very, very amazing school pictures before that. So,
Oh my gosh, that's right. Like the week before.
yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. Just our luck.
Oh, is she okay?
She's totally
now?
fine. She talks about it all the time. She'll be like, "My eye is all healed."
Oh, did it like the black eye went away?
It like kind of turned like the yellowy color,
Yeah.
but it's pretty much gone now.
Gosh, baby skin just
It heals like
it's
crazy.
so fast.
Mhm.
Like they'll get a scrape and then within an hour it's like
Gone.
fine.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, my tantrum. We're very much in the this is mine and I do it phase, which just terrible, just awful. This one's around bedtime too. She like kept pointing to her foot and I was like, "What's happening? What's wrong?" And I think there was like not a splinter, but like I don't know. She had something like kind of in her foot. And I was like, "Okay, like I'll get it." And I like went to like touch her foot and she like rips it away from me and like pulls it in. She's like, that's mine.
Oh.
Like, that's my foot. I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, do you want me to help you? Like, she was taking ownership. Like, no, that's my foot. You're not allowed to touch my foot. Like, which like I dress her every day. Whatever.
Right.
It was just very frustrating, very annoying, and I'm like,
I can't believe you touched your foot.
I get that that's your foot. I'm not trying to steal it. I'm just trying to
I will give it back, I promise.
help you. So I'm like, okay, Millie do.
Oh my gosh. Lainey gets so weird about her socks. Like, they have to be perfect on her foot. She'll be like,
they can't
fix
be turned
it!
a little
Yeah.
bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the whole thing. I'm like, it's weird that you're not this particular about anything else.
Just a sock.
Like being clean or, eating.
Oh, Millie's particular about everything. She hates getting undressed. She hates getting redressed. She hates everything.
Just life.
Just pretty much.
Well, you know what I hate? I hate that Adam is going out of town 3 times in the next 2 months.
And it's so funny because I think I have an unpopular opinion. I love when Matt goes out of town. Listen, guys, I love my husband. I do. I cherish every moment we have together. However, I like a break from the norm.
I used to love when Adam would go out of town.
When you had one kid?
When it was just me and Lainey.
Shoot.
Used to love it.
You're like
so much.
Scaring me now.
Only because like bedtime was also easy then, and then I can watch whatever I want on TV. I can like just chill and have time to myself.
Okay.
But also, you and Matt are different because you guys both travel pretty regularly for work.
Yes.
This never happens. I don't travel at all. Like, I've never traveled in my life, and I will never travel for work. And Adam, it's been like a maybe once a year situation for like a conference.
So it's so infrequent that you don't.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he's traveling twice for work and then once just for a friend's trip. And it just like happens to like line up. Like next week he's going, and he'll be gone for 2 days, and then he'll be gone for 4 days, which is over a weekend.
Sounds like you and I need to go on a trip after this.
And then,
do you want to go on a baby moon?
Oh my
just
gosh,
me and you.
Yes, let's do it. And then after that, it could be a whole week that he's gone. And like, I'm not as nervous about during the week.
Yeah,
because I feel like we can still have our routine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes like the weekend is actually can be less stressful because you don't have to worry about it. Like,
yes,
I think bedtime will be more stressful to me during the week because like
it's just you
know. And like we have to do it like because we have to get up and we have to, you know.
Yes, but here's my number one piece of advice: give yourself grace.
Okay, so I'm not good at that.
I know. It doesn't all have to go exactly how it normally does. Like sometimes, like you might have to. I have a whole list. Let's go. Ready? Okay.
I have a list too.
Oh, well then you don't even need me.
Well, listen. this is what I wrote down. I said because this is what I used to do with Lainey. Like try to stick to the routine as much as possible. But what would happen is I would anticipate the evening and like be ready for like my next move, but I would do it so far in advance that I would inevitably start bedtime way too early, and then it would just like fall into like a whole.
Why did you start in advance?
Because I'm dumb, Brittany. Because I just like think about it. I'm like, well, this is gonna happen in an hour, so I might as well get it started in a half hour. So then we're like really ready to go, and then it just. I
need to lower your expectations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just lower the expectations. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. It's probably not going to be picture perfect. You need to prioritize what's most important and then just let go of the rest.
What's most important? That
Getting
they're alive?
her to sleep, keeping her alive, making sure she's fed, making sure she's bathed, and making sure she gets to sleep.
And by she, you mean both of them, right?
And yourself.
And me. Well, the babies.
I'm just saying, if one thing goes differently than it normally does, it's going to be okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I promise.
I just, you know what's my fear is that it's going to happen. It's going to be when they're sick. And I'm going to have to like pick them up from school and like,
and then
and I'm going to have to like work at home with them by myself. Like when there's, just like, I'm such a worst case scenario person too.
Yeah.
And travel just makes me nervous in general. So I'm already going to be worried about him and like making sure like his flight is okay. And like he arrived and like, I'm just so anxious.
So you're trying to take care of 3 people plus yourself.
Right. And one from a distance.
Yeah. Who you can't control at all.
Right.
Like anything.
I mean, even when you see her.
So true.
I was thinking that it would help to plan like meals in advance.
Yes, that's
or
what I
like
was just
even
gonna say.
snacks.
Simplify your meal and your routine.
Well, and like I guess like meals for us aren't a big deal because we already do the like pre-made stuff.
But just
like,
make sure you have everything
Yeah.
you need for that
True.
week.
Otherwise, we'll just be ordering pizza.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or eating Uncrustables and mac and cheese.
Pizza every night. Oh, I'd actually have to make the mac and cheese.
Oh, right. Just Uncrustable. Yeah, just do Uncrustables.
I have to make sure it's thawed.
But I think that's a really good point. Like, think through like your breakfasts and like your meals too, and like try to meal prep as best you can for that week that he's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
So you can just like easily grab it, and like snacks too.
Yeah. I already like pre-bag our snacks.
Yeah.
Just so we can like throw them in our diaper bag.
See, you're already 10 steps ahead.
It's really just a me issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. So, here's the reason I love when Matt goes out of town, because I just like, I like to take a break from like the routine. Like, I like the breaking the everyday. So, like, some things that like me and Millie really like to do together. By that, I mean, I force her to do them and I think she likes it. We'll go to Target one night after I pick her up and we'll just like walk around and play with toys and like get Starbucks and like pick out a dinner. Like, we'll go through like the food section and like pick out what we want for dinner. And that's just like a fun, something different.
Yeah.
And then we'll watch TV while we eat dinner. Like, we just do like different things that like we wouldn't normally do if Matt was in town. I will let her nap in my bed if it's over the weekend. I'm like, you want to nap in my bed? Sure, I'll lay with you and nap too. And like let her watch TV in my bed. Like, I just kind of like, I don't know. I want it to feel like kind of special too. Like, I feel like it's a good opportunity to just like bond.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get that like one-on-one time.
No, yeah. And
that frequently. So maybe
think
reframe it in your head.
Oh, totally.
As that.
I think all of those things sound so fun with Lainey.
Okay.
Comma, but
I have an idea. Another thing is to ask for help.
I have grandparents on my
That's
list,
what I was
but
gonna
I feel
say.
like I'm way too proud to. Also, Casey just had a baby.
Oh, that's true.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that's true.
like throw them over there, and I never would. I would never ask, but I
like,
know it's gonna
you
be okay.
could.
It just feels very overwhelming right now. But it's gonna be fine.
Would it help if you like made a schedule? So like literally like
I don't
wrote
know.
out the days and wrote what you're gonna have for your breakfast, what you're gonna have for your lunch, what you're gonna have for your dinner, what activity you're going to do in the evening.
If
it's bath time, pick out all your outfits.
Oh, I already do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would help because I feel like then if I strayed from the schedule, I would be like, oh.
Then don't stray from
So
the schedule.
really what I need is therapy.
Let's just end the episode. Kelsey needs therapy. Listen, I do therapy every other week. I love therapy.
Hey,
it's helped me a lot.
I started and I hated it and I ended it.
Yeah.
Just probably not the right person. But
Yeah.
anyways,
It's like dating.
I would say, yes.
It really is.
I have on my list that I feel like it's so much easier the older they get because I'm not worried about Lainey. I'm worried about Lainey and Chloe. That's right. Like,
Why?
I think Chloe's just at such a tough age where you have to be on her all the time because she gets into our trash constantly. That is all this girl wants to
Where
do
are your
is
baby
get into
gates? Let's gate this kid in.
I'm just gonna start putting the trash can outside.
I mean, that also.
But that's like she can open the pantry now and she just like pulls everything out of there.
you
and
have
it's
to be
just
like watching her.
so it's like she's gonna have to be on my hip.
But can
and
you
then
make Lainey watch her?
I mean she can't pull her away from the pantry. Lainey
No, but she
gets
could yell for you.
well, yeah.
Like,
I
while
mean,
you're
like
doing
it's
something
not like I'm not
else.
gonna be here. It's just like
Oh, you're gonna stay
I-
home. You're not gonna leave them.
what?
You're not gonna leave your kids just by themselves.
I'll
be here.
Last time that happened, Chloe got painted like a clown. I feel like those are the moments that Lainey gets very jealous. Is when like we're constantly on, because then she'll come up and she's like she'll be sad, like she's not mad. She'll be like, "Mommy, will you play with me?" And I'm like,
Oh my god, I'm like dreading that.
but this is only an issue when
It's just
it's
you.
just me. And
Yeah.
and it's not like that all the time. It's just it's the like we get home, dinner, like that, like mad rat,
Yeah.
like rush where like they're just everywhere. Lainey's fine. It's just Chloe's just and everything. Plus like the 3 dogs is a whole.
That's the
another thing.
hardest. Well, sorry, but for me right now, the hardest part when Matt goes out of town is also taking care of Bogey.
Yes.
So I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different, but I get it. And you have 3. So.
You can't like split the responsibilities.
No,
like, that's,
at
like,
least you have a big yard. They can just.
Oh
go.
yeah,
You
we don't have to walk
'em.
them.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
They wouldn't be here if that was the case.
Rehomed. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe what you could do for like dinner, at least like a few of the nights, is like get takeout or like
for sure.
get Chick-fil-A
we'll
or
pick something
something.
up on the way home.
Yeah. And then that way you don't have to like leave them unattended while you like make the meals.
Yeah.
Because you can just like go straight to sit at the table, then go straight to playing, and you'll like be with them all the time.
Yeah, that's a good
I wonder
idea.
too if you could bump Chloe's bedtime up just like a little bit so you can have some like one-on-one time with Lainey.
I can do that. And we do that now. Sometimes it's just like I think I talked about this in a couple episodes ago where like Chloe's going through this thing where she's only sleeping like an hour during the day. So she is like already so overtired by the time dinner rolls around that like she does go straight to bed after dinner anyway. So
Yeah.
that's not an issue.
Okay, well, that's good.
I think
So you only have to deal with the monster for like
an hour.
yeah. Pick them up late, put her to bed early.
Sit in the parking lot until 6 o'clock. I do think bath nights are the trickiest because it's just like another extra thing.
Kelsey, if they don't take a bath every other day, it's okay.
No. Oh, believe me. I mean, with 2 of us, we will decide that it's not happening.
Oh, okay.
Like you don't smell, you're fine.
Same.
But
Glad I'm not the only one.
I think another thing that,
But like that's something that can like go.
sure. Well, we've talked about this before too, but like I'm on call 24 hours a day pretty much. So like,
Yeah.
it'll be really hard. And I will set those expectations with
With
the people
work, yeah.
that I work with. Like, hey,
They
like,
respect you
I'm
and
single
respect your
parenting.
time.
And, but a lot of the times the people I support are in different time zones and they just like don't think about
Sure,
it because
sure.
it's just like something that they need right away. But, and so I always feel bad. And sometimes I'm literally like running to Adam's office or like I'll run outside while they're screaming just so I can take a phone call. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Yeah, no problem. Of course
Yeah,
I can do
I'm
that.
not doing anything.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Aw.
Like we joke about it at work, the amount of times we're in the shower and you just like turn the water off and you're like, hey, yeah, you're like naked in the shower. Like, what can I do for you? It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I wasn't doing anything
It's
important.
fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Something I wrote down is that it was toughest when Chloe was a newborn and Lainey was still such a like Lainey was Chloe. She was such a like toddler. And that was the first time I ever caved on letting Lainey play on the iPad to like get her away
That
from
was
me.
the next thing I was going to
Yeah.
say. Like screen time,
Yeah.
sometimes you can be a little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
I don't limit screen time at all when Matt's not home.
Yeah.
Like, but usually we're out doing fun stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't
if-
think the TV
if I need
would
to
be...
take a shower, you can watch your iPad.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, if I need to go to the bathroom, you can watch your iPad. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So that'll probably be something that'll come up. But
But
now,
it's okay.
now I usually can just get Lainey to play in her room, or I used to let her play down here while I was getting Chloe ready, go to bed. I don't do that anymore.
Ever since the paint? Or
No, they escaped one night. She like walked out the door, and I was like,
oh my
okay.
gosh,
Never
that's
happened again.
terrifying. Has she opened the door?
Oh yeah, she can open and unlock all of our doors. Yeah, we learned that really fast.
Oh my god, that scares me.
She's like, bye.
She's like, I'm gonna go play at the park. See ya.
Um,
Well, I do think like aside from like taking care of your kids, like it's important to take care of yourself too.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
It's so hard
Like-
to like literally not have any time to yourself, and like single parents, I don't get it. I don't get
I
it.
have no idea how they do it.
I don't-
They are
I don't get it. How
actually
are
rock
you?
stars.
Are you okay?
Probably not.
Because I want to give you a hug
Yeah, like I'm always very happy when Matt gets back from his trip.
for sure. Well, and I feel like when I'm solo, I tend to take like my time after they're in bed.
Yeah.
And then I end up staying up too late.
And
And then the
regret
next
it.
morning, I'm so miserable.
Yeah, because you're like, this is the only moment I have.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say like it seems like they play pretty well together.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're having a nice little moment where they're playing and you're not really like needed, maybe just come sit here and just like take a 5-minute breather.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a lot of margaritas that week. Just kidding. There's your answer.
This is like literally my first drink I've had in probably a year. So.
That's hilarious.
But it is nice that the process for getting Chloe down is literally 10 minutes now. Like she's so fast.
Well, Lainey makes up for the rest, but
right. And then 17 hours later, Lainey might be asleep.
Yeah.
Or at least thinking about it.
I know.
I think right now we're like getting back into a really bad place with Lainey's bedtime, which I think is like adding a lot more anxiety about this.
It's bedtime anxiety is like the realest thing.
She is awful.
Yeah.
Like, and
girl,
but it's like
same.
She just
won't stay in her bed.
No.
Run circles around you while you're sitting there. That literally happened to me last night.
I mean, but I'm talking about like once we get past that and like we've done books, we've done water.
That was then.
Our pull-up is on. We've gone potty. We've done all the things. She has every stuffed animal she needs. She has all the books she needs. She has her Cinderella shoes that she needs. She is in bed with the specific blanket she needed, and her pillow is on whatever side of the bed it needs to be on that night. We have turned her nightlight on. She has picked the color. She has picked the sound on her sound machine that she needs.
Yep. Check.
I have bribed her with anything she literally wants from Amazon to stay in bed.
Yep.
And then it'll literally be like clockwork, like sometimes immediately or sometimes like 10 or 15 minutes later. And it's almost worse when it's 10 or 15 minutes later because I'm like, she's going to do it. She's going to stay in bed. And then you hear the like pitter patter of her little feet. And she comes in and she goes, oh, I stayed in my bed. And I'm like, that's not how this works.
But how are you? You're here. So
that's weird that you're reporting on what you're happening. And it's...
Gosh, I'm so glad that Millie doesn't think she's allowed to leave her bed. Still.
Oh my God.
She won't leave her bed unless I'm in her room.
Well, see, that's not the issue for me. I have the opposite issue where she will just like roam the house.
Okay. Can you lock her from the outside? Switch the knob?
No, technically that's considered child abuse.
No, it's not.
No, it truly is.
Okay, but like you know what I'm trying to say. You can unlock it, but like just getting her to bed.
Yeah, no. We've like held her door closed before, and
that's not child abuse.
Listen to me. To tell her that like, hey, this is something that we could do if you don't stay in your bed, and it like breaks my heart. Like she's like crying like she's scared. So I'm like, okay, we're not.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it either.
Yeah, come on.
But it works for some people. I don't know. Millie, like she still can't get out of her. Well, we have it baby proof from the inside.
Well, we also have that like
can't open it, so maybe that's child abuse.
Well, it's also the issue of.
But I'm scared. It's a safety concern for me. I don't want her getting out of her room and like wandering the house in the dark.
I mean, I don't think she would do that.
Knowing
who Millie is, she'd find you, and that would be the end of it. Yeah. But for us, it was because she needs to get up and go to the bathroom. Like we can't.
Oh, right.
You know.
Right. Forgot about that.
But like it's not as bad when it's me and Adam because it's just like a your turn situation. And then like, well, last night Adam went golfing, and so it was just me, and I was so tired. I was like lights out at 8:30, and Lainey kept coming in, and I was like, I am gonna get. Every time I doze off, she'd come in, girl. And so sometimes eventually I'll get to the point where I'm just like really stern with her, and I literally like pick her up, put her in her bed and close the door, and she'll cry and cry and cry, and then she just falls asleep.
Yeah.
So like that's fine. It's just like it's such a process getting there.
Yep. Yeah. We're in the same boat. I feel like I'm sleep training.
So if she won't leave her bed, why is bedtime hard?
Okay, let me rephrase that. When I leave the room, she will not leave her bed. When I'm in the room, she'll just run around and play with her toys and stuff. So when I leave the room, though, then she just cries and cries and cries and cries for me.
And you go back in?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a really easy workaround here, but okay.
You're right. I think, okay.
Brittany's like, God, bedtime is so hard because I won't leave my kid alone. I'm like, bedtime's so hard because she won't leave me alone. Okay. I would give anything for her to be crying for me from her room. I hate you so much. Listen, she's over here story of my life. I totally understand.
Listen, this is payback. I think this is karma because your kids slept through the night when they were infants.
I mean,
and
they
Millie
still sleep through the night.
didn't.
They've never not slept through
Okay,
the night.
here's my thing with bedtime. When we're trying to
I
do...
can't believe that. Just literally, I just learned something so new. And I'm going to use it against you. I'm going to use it against you every day.
We know guys, we already know I never sleep trained. Clearly, it's still not happening.
My gosh.
Wait,
She won't get out of her bed.
That's actually so funny.
Well, like when I'm in the room, she will, but not when I'm not in the room. Okay. So
We're taking all of this out.
So what's the issue? Well, she cries for me when I'm not in there, but she stays in her bed.
But I can't listen
So then
to
I
her
have to go in.
cry. Okay, here's my thing with bedtime. Getting her to go to her room, do the pajamas, do the books, do all that stuff. She just wants to play. Like, she's just running around, and I literally have to, like, pin her down to, like, change her into pajamas and, like, pin her into her bed. Like, she won't willingly go into her bed to, like, lay down for the night. But that's pretty much it.
Oh, it sounds really hard. Sometimes Lainey gets like that too. She'll get that like burst of energy.
Yeah, she just wants to run around her room.
Well, for us, we've talked about this a million times, and we're like, when she gets to that point, like we know that she's already overtired. Like we should have started bedtime a half hour earlier.
I'm not good at gauging that.
Oh, I'm not either, because you don't know it until it happens.
Yeah, until after it's too late.
So we've started to try to plan it around how long she napped for that day.
Mm-hmm.
And like there was a day that she decided not to take a nap at school, which has literally never happened. And I'm like, please don't tell me it's over. Please don't tell me nap times at school are over. And so I put her to bed at like 6:30 that night.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, she was the same old song and dance, but she wasn't as like crazy when she still got out of her bed every 55 seconds. Not me going in there, but her coming out.
Lock her in. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this.
But I don't know. I just think it's also gonna be a where's daddy? Where's daddy? Where's daddy? Situation that she'll be like, I want to call daddy. I want to call daddy.
That's okay. You can have him parent from afar.
Right. Yeah.
Call daddy while I go to the bathroom. And he can watch you.
Call daddy while I go to the gym.
Yeah. Call daddy while I run to Target.
I'm gonna go get my nails done. Could you watch her really fast?
Yeah.
I know it'll be okay.
It'll be fine. I think you were right. I think it's the anticipation building up for it is actually worse than.
Well, and then it sucks too because I know that they can like feel that too, and so I'm trying not to like.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll make it really exciting. Like, guess what? Daddy's not gonna be here, and we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's literally what you do.
Literally, and it's really fun.
Okay, well, I'll call you.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that you need to come over, and maybe you'll just move in with me.
Okay. Millie would love that.
Lainey and Millie would have to share a bed, but
that's fine. They don't
talk about no sleeping.
Yeah, for reals.
All right. Well, I feel like I do have some tools now that I can use. But we'll see how it goes. I hear a lot about not setting high expectations, and I'm going to try really hard to do that and reset my expectations.
Put the wall down.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Let it go. Let it go.
We're probably going to watch that a lot.
Yeah, well, every time she says it, just do it. Easy peasy.
Oh my gosh, she has started to say, Mommy, stop singing.
Oh, Millie shushes me.
Okay.
Straight up shushes me.
But in the cuter news, Lainey now knows every single word to part of our world from The Little Mermaid. Like, she'll look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? It's so
That's
cute.
so cute.
Okay, what are we going to talk about next episode?
All right, so it's been a minute since we've done one of these episodes. I want to hear about your newborn must-haves.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
I
really have
know.
to dig deep for
Dust
these.
it off. Go back to the registry.
I was
whatever
literally
you
going to
gotta
say,
do.
I wonder if I still have that on Amazon.
Well, and your sister-in-law just had a baby, so
yeah.
think
Well, I
about what
gave
you
her
told
everything.
Exactly.
She came to shop in my basement.
Love that. It's been approximately 3 years since I've done this, and I feel like I've been trying to create a registry.
So much has changed.
So much has changed.
I was joking.
No, so much has changed.
Well, I mean, I had a baby like a year ago.
But for me,
Right.
3 years ago.
Okay.
So much has changed in 3 years.
Okay. I don't think that's
Well, yeah,
that
but
true,
you just. Oh, really? Because I feel like it has.
What do you think has changed?
We'll talk about it. Jeez.
Okay, no spoilers.
That's true. You just had a baby a year ago. Sometimes I forget.
It's because she looks like she's 14.
You had a toddler.
I did have a toddler.
Well, she's gonna like listen to these one day and like get like a complex.
Oh, you're beautiful
love
and you're
you,
perfect the
Chloe.
way you
You
are.
are
I love that you
perfect.
think that we're still going to be like on the map when they're a teenager.
Well, we're never gonna take this down, so
Okay, fair enough.
if Spotify still exists, we still exist.
It's true. If you need her, maybe she'll just want our autographs then.
Yeah, no, she's gonna be way too cool for school.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I feel like I need a refresher.
Okay, I will do my best.
Thank you. And I'll try to dust off my memory.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope this was helpful.
This roller coaster. Hope bedtime's going well.
It's actually
Kelsey
pretty
well,
quiet
or
up
Brittany
there.
well.
Tell
think
us
we have-
what kind of bedtime parent are you? Are you a Brittany or are you a Kelsey? Tell us. That'll be the poll that we post for this episode.
Perfect. I love it.
All right,
All
Mom
right.
besties.
You're doing
Thanks
great.
for listening.
Thanks for listening.